In our Buddhist faith, we are taught gratitude. We are grateful to be born into human life. Thank you for another day, that I'm able to live another day. I was born in Japan. It was about a year and a half when I came back to the United States. There was a law against Japanese and Chinese and that kind of thing, that you couldn't apply for citizenship. My two older brothers were at the University of Washington, and my mother says they couldn't afford to send me at the same time. So I was supposed to wait 2 years until they graduated. Then it was supposed to be my turn, and war broke out.
When the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, our west coast became a potential combat zone. Living in that zone were more than 100,000 persons of Japanese ancestry.
And then that's when we were sent to the internment camps. So I never got a chance to go to college like I wanted to. President Roosevelt gave out orders that we were supposed to be evacuated. And they were pasted on all the telephone poles and everything. They pasted this sign. People just came by droves to all our houses and wanted to buy our furniture, just dirt cheap. They picked up all the people, like the Buddhist priests, the people that were the elders who were in charge of the communities. They separated the families. We were all given family numbers. And finally, each family got notice on what day we have to leave. Tacoma, Washington, May 17, 1942. Last day in Tacoma. Feel kind of blue, but also looking forward to our trip. Bade farewell to all of our friends, and that was hardest of all. Around 1, went down to Chinese Garden and had our last meal in Tacoma. Sort of ashamed, but I stuffed myself when I thought I won't be able to eat this kind of food for some time. At 2:45, we locked our front door, looked around the garden, and with a sort of empty feeling, turned our back on our home for the last 10 years. I boarded the train, and at 10 minutes to 6, we were on our way. And Tule Lake was near the border of California and Oregon. Got down there, and it was 100 degrees, and we were told to take tin cups and tin saucer. And so we stood out in the hot sun. I felt like a beggar, you know. Everyday life it wasn't fun. However, during the day I was able to take piano lessons, and so I began teaching piano. I also played for the Buddhist church services. Tule Lake afterwards became a segregation camp. They were trying to separate people who they considered good Americans and people who want to go back to Japan. They asked questions about, are you a loyal American? And I said, you won't even give me citizenship. I said, I was born in Japan, but I was raised in, so I considered myself a loyal American. The only thing that kept me going was that I met my future husband there. We did get married. Nobody had cameras. There was a soldier who was willing to come and take our picture. That's the reason why I have a wedding picture. And somebody sold me a suit. And then there was a former florist that was a few doors away. And so he went and got some flowers and decorated the church park and gave me a corsage. Gratitude is the most important thing. I was in camp for about 4 years. Everybody lost everything. The Japanese people more or less take things as it comes. 二度とならないように, it means never again will this happen. The United States has that constitution, and I don't think they'll break it again.